I used to only think about sheep monsters in my dreams, but now all I could think about is Brandon Routh and his vegan powers. I'm here for the drama, guys. I'm here for the drama, and boy, does it deliver.
You mean that one episode that we'll be talking about tonight that has the alien that looks like Danny Phantom?
Yeah. I mean, to me, he looks more like Brandon Routh from Scott Pilgrim. Not gonna lie, though.
It's mainly the black and silver clothing and the silver hair that makes me think of Danny Phantom.
Yeah. The same reason why it makes me think about Brandon Routh from that one movie. No vegan diet, no vegan powers. Hold on, don't we get like a 3-strike system? Last Tuesday, you were eating an omelet. Wait, eggs aren't vegan? And then yesterday, you ate a chicken panini. Chicken isn't vegan?
Wow,
you
you're
were once
vegan.
a vegan. Now you will be gone. That line is so stupid. I quote it nonstop. Particularly when someone sings that one Brie Larson song.
I also love, I was a little bi-curious. Well, I'm bi-curious.
Yeah. Now, people be hating on him because he used that one move at the end of that fight, but come on, guys. Self-defense, man. When a guy or girl tries to kill you, nothing's off limits.
Yeah.
Even if it's the back of your knee.
True.
But yeah. So, we're here to discuss Ultraman Cosmos, episodes 15 through 20. And yes, we do see a familiar face here. It's Watari. Watari's back.
Yes, he shows up in the final episode of this batch. And at first I thought to myself, this old guy looks familiar. And then it's like, oh, he's the guy from the First Contact movie.
Mm-hmm. Good thing we actually watched the movie.
Yeah, or you could be like me and I watched it like back in 2009 with those Hong Kong subs.
But more so, imagine if it was like the way things are now, where it's like, if we watched it as it originally aired, and then we're going to have to wait for the Blu-ray for the movie.
Yeah.
Would the Blu-ray even come out by the time we get to the 20th episode? Yeah, so, there's a certain benefit to like watching older seasons of Ultraman and Kamen Rider like years after they ended. Because now you know. And you can find. Know where to look. But the point is, you know. You now know. But yes, episodes. We got 6 episodes because episode 14 was the end of an arc. But now,
definitely not Ultraman arc.
Yes. Who recently cameoed in Ultraman New Generation Stars.
Kind of surprised he didn't team up with Omega in his series, but all right.
Yeah, instead he teams up with Blazar. Again. Yeah. Just so you know, we're not reviewing next New Generations, not until after, like, way later. Maybe when they finally finish New Generations, we can watch all the seasons, because there's 4 of them that I know of. This guy probably knows that there's even more, that and he's not telling me. Probably.
I'll never tell.
I'll never tell.
Oh yeah, the secret is in the frosting, but I'll never tell.
We know, but they don't.
The kids don't know, but we do.
But yeah, so we have a new vehicle, and it's a submarine. Ooh.
Yep.
No,
And it's not the Boken submarine.
you mean Go-Go Marine?
Yeah, Go. It's been a while since I last watched Bokenger. So, no,
Yeah.
we got to wait another 5 years for that.
Yeah, don't remind me. Yeah. You know, it's weird is that like one of my earliest exposures to it was like someone made a fan video where they used that one song for Power Rangers Zeo.
Kicking into overdrive.
Yeah. God damn, it's such a great song. Let's go, because we're living in the overdrive. Yeah, that song is super underrated, and I wish I had the full version on MP3 or CD. But yeah, so like it's like they made their own fan cast where it's like you got Eric McKnight, Cassidy, Toby, the hippie tree girl. Don't remember who the Blue Ranger was supposed to be, but yeah. So it's like I was like watching the first episode of Boken, I'm like trying to imagine imagine if that was actually Cassidy, Tree Girl, and Toby in that submarine going to Atlantis.
You know, actually, before Cosmic Fury was even a thing, I remember one fan came up with an idea of how to adapt Q Ranger, and they would just have it to where all 12 Rangers are Rangers from a bunch of past seasons together.
Dude, that would have been way cooler.
That would have been interesting. I mean, they don't even necessarily have to color match. I mean, Tommy's already got like 4 different colors, so.
Yeah, see, my idea was for Megaforce was for there to be a reveal that the 5 main characters were actually descendants of characters from planets we've already established in the Power Rangers universe, like Troy's K-Ocean and Noah is Equation, and insult to injury. Well, not insults, not injury, but he would actually be Sestro's son because there's just enough of an age difference, just the right amount of age difference. And
Dose Blue was water based, so
yes, and yeah, it would have worked. And yeah, he was the brains, Ancestor was the brains of the squad. So was Noah. It works. You know, like father, like son type of thing. Imagine if imagine if Ollie was Billy's son. He certainly loved Ollie like a son. You know, unlike Lord Zed, you know. Oh man, we made so many jokes about Lord Zed getting lecturing from Darth Vader on how to be a good father. Yep. Yeah, but my favorite bit is making the Pink Ranger Triforian.
I remember you told me about that.
Yeah, so when we get that cosplay episode, it's actually her splitting into her 3 segments, which is why she's able to get to all those places at once. Yeah, see, that could have worked. And then it's like, oh, let's restore the grid. Well, we destroyed the armada, but the grid still needs to be repaired from the inside. But we can make an infrastructure that can build cities using grid energy. So like that leads to Go Busters, which they low-key ended up doing. They high key ended up doing my own fanfic, except in my version, the Gold Ranger is actually Adam.
Yeah, and you had the Silver Ranger be Alpha, right?
Yeah, a modified Alpha. Yeah, but yes. And what's it called? Yeah, and high key. In order to see my fanfic come true, yes, I took the lightning figure of the Grid Battle Force Gold Ranger and attach the Atom head from Zeo. So I have to say, He looks damn good in gold.
That would have been an interesting idea. I actually remember before Jungle Fury was even announced, somebody made a video to where Adam morphs into Gecky Violet, and then I thought, oh, that would be an interesting idea if he was the Purple Ranger. Of course, we got RJ, not complaining at all because RJ is fantastic. But I just thought, before we had RJ in our lives, I thought that's an interesting what if for an American Gecky Violet.
What's really interesting is knowing that Bridge Carson is in second place for having the most Ranger colors.
Yeah, green, blue, and red.
Yeah. And even crazier, all three suits were from the same season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see like Adams got 2, TJ and Rocky got 2, Carlos got 2.
Tommy has 4.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why Tommy's in first place.
Yeah.
Even Jason only has 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they also originally had the idea for Turbo since, JDF wanted to, leave. They were going to have Adam be promoted to Red Ranger. That would have been an interesting what if they didn't replace the whole cast other than Justin.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it would have been really interesting. And heck, even Justin could have become the Green Ranger for some reason. Yeah. Actually, it'd be interesting if it was just Tommy and Kat who left, and then Tanya became the new Pink Ranger.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or just forget all that and just like make let's see, you could make TJ or Carlos the new Green Ranger. You can make Ashley the new Yellow Ranger if Adam was the one still staying. And you actually no, you can make Ashley the new Pink Ranger and just not even include Cassie. No hatred against Patricia, but let's be honest. She had no plans to go to Angel Grove. She was planning on going to Stone Valley to pursue a failed music career.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you could have just had in an alternate universe, she would have just stayed on that bus. And it would just be TJ by himself. And oh, look at that. Adam's the new Red Ranger, TJ's the new Green Ranger. Justin's still blue.
If Hasbro was smart, they could make a Power Rangers What If series.
Yeah. Or just Power Rangers side stories too. Like I always had this idea of what if there was an episode that takes place on Onyx and they basically did a Almost Got Him from Batman where you have a bunch of outlaws. It's like, I had a run-in with Power Rangers before. Let's see who came closest to being defeated but narrowly escaped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. And heck, you could have had one being chased by Trey, one being chased by the Equations, one being chased by Kyberians. You never know. Well, Kyberians were really Rangers for another 1,000 years. Heck, you could have even had Lost Galaxy.
Yeah. Or you could even have it to where I know the Boom Studios comics did this a little bit, but those are an alternate universe. You could make it have canon stories about these new powers that they used in Megaforce and actually give them a story and explanation.
Yeah, and maybe ones that don't violate the sacred canon. I'm looking at you, Psycho Green.
Yeah, I mean, that would be interesting to see what a Power Rangers version of Die Ranger and Changeman would be like.
Yeah. The Blitzkrieg Rangers. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, no, it's yeah. So yeah, there's a lot to explore, but when it comes to exploring, we have to go out to sea because we got more of that rivalry between Futaba and Musashi. Sorry, Fubuki, my bad.
Yeah.
Futaba
I'm sorry, don't you mean Atticus?
Oh yeah, Atticus. Freaking Atticus. I swear he doesn't have the kind of face for Atticus. But yeah, no, they both got a severe.
And he's not voiced by Sonic either.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, it turns out Fubuki has this secret technique where he basically becomes Zenitsu. Yeah, that's right. Like I've seen the memes. Like Sleepy Zenitsu is super badass. By the way, Zenitsu is the nickname I have for the yellow-haired guy from Demon Slayer. Like Scarface, Chibi Runner, Johnny Young Bosch, Boar's-Head Bistro, Disco Riz, Misty Eyes, Snake Eyes, Angry Killua, Angry Gon, Insect Girl, Melon Girl because her hair looks like melon, Lion Dude, Michael Jackson, Crying Toph.
Yeah. Apparently, we find out in this episode that he was in. Was it a boxing match or a fighting match? It was some sort of fighting.
It was a boxing match, but but yeah, like I said, like he becomes a super badass when he's asleep.
Yeah, apparently he somehow fights while he's unconscious and wins, and I'm like, Toku logic. Must be Tuesday.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm really tired of that Toku logic, not gonna lie. But yeah.
Okay, now we need to see Fubuki go in a boxing match against O Green.
Yeah, and just make sure that O Blue doesn't pull out Koidama.
Oh yeah, the Kendama Robo.
Kendama's what I meant, yeah. I don't know what's wrong with my pronunciation of things lately.
I know what you meant. It's all right.
I know you know, but other people don't know. It's like you know. They don't know, but you know. Yeah. But yeah, so they have to go underwater because they do need to test out a new vehicle, and there just so happens to be an underwater kaiju involved. So hooray, what a crazy coincidence. It's almost as though it was part of our agenda.
We are a secret club because of our agenda!
Which has to be the works of Johnny or something. It's like he has an underwater closet now.
Well, if Shunsuke Kazuma, a.k.a. the voice of Yugi and Atem, can escape, so can Ultraman Tiga.
Yeah, let's hope. But yeah, we're getting an energy reaction from that underwater building, and yeah, no, it's something bad's lingering there, and like you guessed it. If you bet on it being a kaiju, you guessed correctly. So now their ship is leaking, because of course, like let's just rip off that one episode of the original Ultraman.
Well, that's not the only episode that's a nod in this set of episodes that's a nod to the original, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. But yeah, Fuki's like, we're gonna run out of oxygen, so your fault. How's it my fault? I don't know. I just don't like you, Musashi.
What did I do to you, Fubuki?
You exist.
Your very existence is an offense to me.
Yeah. I'm offended by your very existence. The very fact that your mitochondria is respiring oxygen into ATP, it bothers me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting how in some episodes he's civil to Musashi, and then other times he doesn't. Well, he has resentment towards him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but imagine being a hater on a molecular level. I hate the fact that you even make ATP with your mitochondria and your oxygen and your glucose that you eat.
Yeah, so they start to run out of oxygen. Fubuki's malfunctions and runs out of oxygen, so Musashi, being the guy that he is trying to, give him his oxygen.
It's like, oh, you betray me by giving me your own oxygen.
Dude, what do you want? I'm trying to be civil here, and I'm trying to save our lives. What do you want?
I want you to go away.
Well, I kind of can't because we're underwater.
Look, it's like that's it, guys. I want you out of my country immediately. No one insults Michael Bay, but we are in Japan. All countries belong to America. Then how are we supposed to get bloody out? I don't know.
I don't know. Leave the planet?
Man, Ben Keith has some of the best lines. Yeah. Fubuki, he basically he passes out. He becomes an Ultraman.
Cool to see an underwater fight.
Yeah, we have an underwater fight, which is pretty dope. And the monster of the day looks like something out of Tiga. This is final episode. A little more slug-like, but still. And I'm thinking to myself, you could be watching Tiga episode 49 right now. Yeah, you could. But let's not. Okay.
And then apparently Fubuki pulls out that talent that he has to where he can pilot the sub-vehicle unconsciously to assist Cosmos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's so
How
convenient. And like inside the cockpit, it looks so fast-paced and intense. But outside, it's just like, boo, 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 boo,
poo. And then what happened? They eat their poo-poo.
Who ordered the poo-poo platter? By the way, that's an actual dish.
Lovely.
Yeah. No, don't worry. It doesn't actually have poo-poo in it. That's just what the locals call it.
Thank God.
Yeah. I'm actually curious, what is it made of exactly? Yeah.
Chocolate.
It is both Chinese and Hawaiian, apparently. It's an assortment of meat and seafood appetizers.
Interesting.
Yeah. But they spell it differently. Interesting.
Yeah. So, of course, Cosmos defeats the kaiju, and then they get back to base, and Fubuki's like, I need to report to HQ. And Musashi's he thinks that he knows that he's Cosmos, so he's just basically preparing himself for the worst.
Yeah, and part of me was thinking at this scene, oh, geez, did I accidentally undershoot the finale? No, I did not, actually. Because it's like, by the way, we need you to confess something. Did Fubuki win play of the game? Oh yeah, totally. Really? Yeah. All right, that's all I needed to hear. Cosmos.
Yeah, Musashi walks into the room, and Red Falcon outright asks him, Musashi, is it true?
Yeah. Come on, don't lie to us. We want the truth.
Yes. Was he your Red Falcon in life, man?
Yeah. Did you sell your soul? Did you sell your soul to become an Ultra?
I hope not.
No, because it's a Live Man reference.
Yeah, I get it. But no, it turns out that Fubuki, like I said, was unconscious while he worked the sub vehicle and has no idea that Musashi is Cosmos.
Yeah. So thank goodness our secret is safe for now.
I mean, when they established that he could fight unconsciously, I figured that's what happened when he woke back up to assist Cosmos.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, moving on to the next episode.
There's a giant whale in the sky.
Ah, yes. And weirdly, we were expecting a giant white slug thing.
No, not this time.
Yeah, thankfully not this time. I was really surprised that, oh yeah, first season of Ultraman I watched, we have this interesting kaiju that seems pretty creative as a concept. But then when we watch the original Ultraman, it's like, oh, it's that thing from Blazar.
Retroactive.
Yeah, it's crazy how things work out. But then again, we had Garmon in Blazar, but in the original Ultraman, it was Pigmon twice, plus a toy.
And in that same episode, Hayata slaps Ide.
Yeah. It's crazy how Ide grows on you. Yeah. Unlike what's his name, Shinjo.
You mean Draft Redder?
Don't start with me, boy. But yeah, no, a little girl is dreaming of a whale. Call me Ishmael. But yeah, it's a giant whale, and everyone's like flabbergasted. What's with this whale? So naturally, eyes need to keep their thighs on. Mm-hmm. Open up your eyes.
For the next 5.
We are scanning it. Why do our scanners not seem to work? And the little girl's like, why are those people scanning my whale? So that's like Aqua Tail, super effective.
Yep. And just make sure to watch out for that Kusaka guy. He's a scumbag. And that's putting it lightly.
He is a scumbag. Yeah. Masato Kusaka. One of the worst scumbags who's ever lived. But yeah, no, we love you, the actor, just not you, the character. You
not gonna lie,
who hates clouds.
Not gonna lie, when I first watched 5 years ago, there were so many times to where Kusaka would do something shitty, and I wanted to punch him in the face.
I still want to punch him in the face years later.
But who's worse? Radiguet from Jetman or Kusaka from Fox?
Oh, Radiguet. Man, I haven't. That's a name I haven't heard in months.
Oh gosh, Radiguet is arguably worse.
See, here's the thing. Part of me wish that he would at least have a baby face turn, because he did have that 2-part episode where he became a human.
Yeah.
But you know who I really can't stand? Tran. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't stand. If you
he
thought
gets
the
a
kid
lot
was
better
bad,
when
yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say he becomes a lot better when he's Tronza.
I was gonna say the only person I hate more than Tran is Tranza. Well, actually, they're both pretty bad because they're the same person.
I guess I dislike Tranza a lot less because he's played by Yutaka Hirose. He was Dr. Kemp in Live Man and Jin and Die Ranger and Lei Wanda and Flashman.
Naturally. But yeah, no, it's but yeah, so we get so it turns out the little girl's like, no one understands me. Only you, giant whale in the sky. You know, there's that little boy down there. It's like, but I understand you. Like I said, nobody understands me. Oh, hold on. Actually, no. Let me do a better pressure. David Bowie. He cannot understand the pain of being adored by girls the world over. Oh, how torturous this life is. I do hate it so.
Yeah. Or another reference, GX abridged. I respect you, Jaden. Brandon, don't be a kiss ass. Yep. Nobody likes a giant whale in the sky. You're my only friend. I like you, little girl. Oh, Brandon, don't be a kiss ass.
Yeah. So yeah, like it turns out the little girl had dreams of spending time with the white whale. I used to think about white whales. Now all I can think about is flying white whales.
Okay, what kind of drugs are you on to where you see giant whales in the sky?
Maybe whatever. What's his name? Trying to remember his name. Johnny Cash was on. It's like giant whales in the sky. Whales in the sky. Yeah. Now we just need a Marvel superhero named White Whale. Yeah, but yeah, the boy's like really upset. It's like I want Bunny Girl Senpai to notice me. Sorry, Whale Girl Senpai to notice me. Sorry, I got my Japanese TV shows mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then it turns out later that apparently Chaos Header has an influence over her because why not? And then oddly enough, we don't hear about Chaos Header again for the rest of these episodes.
Yeah, it's like the concept of like it was such an interesting concept at the start of the show, but it's like the lack of consistency in this matter just kind of like makes it less interesting.
Yeah, sometimes he's relevant, sometimes he's not. I mean, on one hand, I've been a fan of Ultraman for a very, very long time, so I'm used to it being basically kaiju of the week stories.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose it's not too big of a deal to me personally, but it is kind of weird how we established that Chaos Header is the main threat, but he's not mentioned all the time.
Yeah, it's like this, like you have a seat. Like imagine if Ultraman X, like it really emphasized the cyber kaiju. And let's assume for a moment the cyber kaiju were the bad guys, not the ones that we've already tamed. Like imagine it's like oh, we're making a big deal about cyber kaiju, so like we're expecting to see like well obviously cyber Gomora, but then you'd have like Cyber Gomez, Cyber Jiren, Cyber what's it called, TriStar, Cyber Red King. But then instead, like you get a cyber kaiju like once every 7 episodes.
Yeah.
And mind you, that show's 22
episodes.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to stop myself for half a second right there. Yeah. But yeah. Freaking Musashi somehow ends up in her aquarium dimension. It's like you gotta open your eyes to the next phase. What does that even mean? I don't know.
You'll get it in 2 years, apparently.
Yeah.
From Tsuburaya's competition.
How is your Greek alphabet coming along? Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, eta, theta. Wait, I forgot zeta. Give me 1 second. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta.
Magnet Warrior Alpha, Magnet Warrior Beta, Agna Warrior Gamma combined to become Magna Senshi, Magna Valkyrion.
See, what doesn't make sense to me is that they introduced new Magnet Warriors in GX, but we skip straight to Sigma. But much like Cyborg 0010, there's 2 of them. Like Magna Warrior Sigma Plus and Magna Warrior Sigma Minus. Not gonna lie though, I love that boom boom bing moment for Bastion Misawa when he's trying to do that compete against Jaden in season 1. It's like, Oh, I've got to crack the lock on Jaden's deck. If only I could figure out a way to defeat him, because he's got a flame wingman, and then he's got a thunder giant, and then he's got Tempest. If only I could figure out a way to defeat each and every single one of them. Oh, he didn't try to look for the common denominator.
Yeah, that they're all fusions.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder, how do you stop a deck full of fusion monsters? Bum 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 bum. But yeah, no. So yeah, the whale, it turns into a giant, scary kaiju because chaos Hedda. And yeah, like freaking, it's got its tongue tied around him. In the words of Mr. Big, he did not agree with something that ate him.
Yeah, a tongue that wraps around him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like that scene in Turbo Ranger.
Oh man. Wait, which one?
The one with Licky Lick Boma.
Yeah. I get that, but let's be honest. There's a lot of freaky Boma out there, but none will be as fun as Sumo Boma.
And then one of the monsters in a later episode in this batch looks like something out of Turbo Ranger.
Yeah, no, that one actually looks like a Boma.
It does.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought when it first showed up.
Yeah, so yeah, the reason why that Chaos Header was like turned the whale into a giant banshee looking thing is because it absorbed the little girl, and the little girl had to realize you had friends this whole time. Now Richie truly is the richest kid because he has friends now.
Yeah, I forget his name, but the little boy that is in her class apologizes for telling her that her dreams were stupid, basically.
Yeah.
And says that, I'll work hard for my dream too. In fact, earlier he says, I don't have a dream. And then I'm thinking, are you young Tono Hoaru by chance?
Oh, geez. Actually, the timeline might actually work out.
Yeah, in this show, we've got Red Falcon, and then years later, I'll become Goju Wolf.
Yeah. But her classmates are like, we love you, get well soon, we got you Fudgy the Whale. That whale, Fudgy the Whale, is very expensive. I'm surprised you were able to procure one. But of course, now we move on to the different dimension trap, which I swear sounds like a trap card.
It does.
Yeah, and the only way to get out of it is to use a spell card. Return from the different dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Going back to the GX thing, I'm really surprised when Misawa used Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell on polymerization that, it was established in an earlier episode that Judai also has Fusion Gate. Of course, the writers didn't put that into the episode, or maybe he took it out of his deck for a different card, but it's like, I was kind of expecting him to be like, oh, well, you may have stopped polymerization, but I still have Fusion Gate.
Yep. That's been a point of contention for a while.
It was either at the bottom of his deck or he took it out for a different card, I guess.
So apparently a Red Falcon used to have an old flame who's now in the R&D department, and she's like, my technology is perfect and I expect you to be perfect, otherwise my technology won't work because it's only compatible with perfect people.
Okay, Cell.
Jeez. Yeah. P is...
I'm sorry. Mr. Perfect Cell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. P is for perfection. Da 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 da. E is for extinction upon your human races. R is for revolution, which will be televised. T is for no. F is for how bleeped you are. Allow me to reprise. E is for eccentric. Just listen to my song. C is for completion, for which I've waited oh so long. T is for terror. Upon you I'll instill. My name is Perfectly Ultimate Thousand Eyes Relinquished, and I'm here to say hello. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Dada, I mean Gigi, not the Gigi
Gigi.
armlet, but no, these not Dadas show up.
Yeah, I'm like, these look like not Dadas, but with Kamen Rider heads. Oh, except one of them's clearly Kuon.
Oh gosh, we had Hoeru last episode. Now we got Kuon this episode.
Yeah, how infuriating. Yeah, I just can't handle this. I was not in control of that. But yeah, so yeah, no, it's like there's a power outage, so let the two of us go investigate. But yeah, no, turns out the power outage was caused by the Gaga, Gigi. See how I tied in that Amazon reference?
Yeah. Oh no, it's the Gigi armlets.
Mhm.
The Dadas have taken the Gigi armlets and the Gaga armlets.
Yeah. Yeah, so what are they doing? They're basically trying to do that Brainiac thing where like they try to turn things to tiny. And yes, one of them looks very much like a Kamen Rider. It bothers me. And there's a red one, a blue one, and a yellow one. Oh, look at that. It's Exceed Draft.
Hey, where's Shinjo?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Shinjo was in Exceed Draft, wasn't he?
He's Draft Rider.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's like gravity pulled us together. Yeah. Crossing the line to start again. Gonna finish this race at the steel ball run. This month, guys.
Since the Gigis shrink Inhumans down and put them in those maze things, we could do it like that one move. Somebody could make a YouTube poop or an edit to where the Gigis are looking down upon it, and then Lois Lane flips them off like she did with Brainiac.
Uh-huh. Speaking of things coming out in March, are you ready to have the final battle between Legoshi and Melon?
I still need to see season 3. I need to get on that.
Oh man, I'm gonna be real with you. The third opening is really good.
Well, I love the first two openings a lot, so yeah. I'm sure I will.
Honestly, the second one felt like the weakest of the three, and that's saying a lot considering that it wasn't a terrible one. But I'm not gonna lie though, the season 2 outro hit me pretty hard. Yeah, like when that lion dude is like looking at that Similodon head.
Yes.
Yeah, which is weird because it's like you're not quite related. Similodon are more related to the leopard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually cosplayed Legoshi a few times, and I remember some of my friends told me I should do the scene to where Legoshi's in the dress, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. I'm not doing that. Nobody needs to see my man body in a dress.
What's it called? I remember seeing some guy who's cosplaying as Louis, and their choice of wig made them almost look like you because that wig had the same color of blonde and very specific hairstyle that you have naturally. So I'm like, wait, hold on. When was Jake at Simi Valley? I don't remember this. Also, why would he cosplay as Louis? He's more of a Legoshi guy.
That's not the first time I've had a friend of mine tell me that they thought they saw me in public, but it wasn't me.
Well, I mean, I knew right away it wasn't you, but the thing is, it's like when you look at the photo, it's like you have that moment of second guessing, like when you rewatch season 5 of The Office, and you meet Charles Miner for the first time. It's like you very much know that's Idris Elba, but for like half a second, because he's wearing those glasses, you second guess. Wait, is that Idris Elba? And that's the half second he needs to fool you into not realizing he's actually Block Superman. See, that's from Fast and Furious. Yeah, I was hoping that Dwayne Johnson would Hobbs would have been like, yeah, well, if you're Black Superman, I'm Black Captain Marvel, and him, he's White Virgil Hawkins.
White Static Shock.
Yeah, because Jason Statham was in the Crank series. See, it works. Yeah, and Dwayne Johnson was Black Adam, so Black Captain Marvel. Yeah, but yeah, no, we gotta do something about these Dada. I mean Gaga. I mean Gigi. Like our jets are the Gege.
Wait, Gege from Zenkaiger.
Oh god damn it! Gege. I like it occurred to me the moment I said it. I'm like, no. But yeah, we're all trapped inside. So you know what we need? We need Ultraman, which because he's shrunken down, he's human sized. Yay! You gotta love those human sized Ultraman moments. Such a shame it doesn't last too long.
Yeah, I mean, I do very much like how, I'm a big fan of kaiju, tokusatsu. Obviously Godzilla's big. Most of the time Ultramen are big. Completely fine with that. But it is interesting when they do have human-sized fights. So when I first watched this episode, I thought, oh, okay, are we going to get a human-sized fight with Cosmos? Doesn't last very long. And I'm like, oh, well, that's fine by me, but I know Mike is going to be a little disappointed.
You called it. I'm very disappointed. I expected more. It's like you're more of a dark Goku. I was expecting a black Goku, Nega Goku, Ukog. Yeah.
My name is Retep, and I am evil.
Uh-huh. Wait, you're alive? Yeah. Man, I still can't get over the fact that you had like Ocean Dub Vegeta playing the purple goop Vegeta.
Yes. I'll send you to the next dimension. Sure, whatever you say, Ocean Dub.
And the real Vegeta.
Yep. Oh, yes, it's over 9,000.
See, that joke works better because of who does the voice of Purple Vegeta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Brian Drummond, the voice of Ocean Vegeta, when he does that scene to where he's pissed off that the Dragon Ball was taken from where he was, and he's like, "You won't escape my wrath," he sounds legitimately pissed off.
Yeah. Well, I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls, and they're all sitting in a bunch, 1 star, 2 star, all swings my head. And just give a toss the planet across, and that's how Vegeta wins. Goodbye. and then he gets so pissed that he causes a 404 error, and then breaks through it.
Oh yeah, to where even in the future it can be heard, and Trunks is like, "Daddy,
Dad." Yeah. I'm surprised his voice. First of all, I'm surprised that his voice even carried through the vacuum of space, because sound is a mechanical wave. You need a medium for it to travel through.
That's how pissed off Vegeta was.
His scream defied the laws of physics.
Yes. What, you've never been so pissed off to where that's happened?
Uh-huh. Well, I know that one time Gentaro Kisaragi wanted to high five the sky so hard he could be heard from outside the Milky Way. Yeah, but yeah, no, the three geese fused together so they can become even more giant, and they basically become Alpha Quintessence. Oops, minus 2 heads.
Yes.
Yeah, and so then regular size Ultraman is able to fight it off. Right? But yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when he goes Corona mode and then they play the Touch the Fire insert song while he was fighting, that was really cool.
Yeah. I like the part where like they start splitting apart, like it's like
Yeah.
Yeah. But then so he manages to defeat them, and then scientist lady, it's like it's like I learned the error of my ways. Like I want you to use this. Why? Because sometimes you need something imperfect to improve upon. I learned like I like when I was shrunken down, I had a vision of a creepy guy with in face paint and a giant larva. He was talking about perfection, and it made me realize I've got to stop taking all that acid and go back to basics. Yeah, so perfection. Who needs perfection?
I know one person said this, not sure who, but I remember them saying, why would I want to be perfect? If you're perfect, then you can't improve yourself.
Yeah. Well, I know another person who says, perfection, you say? Well, here's what I think about perfection. Yeah, I'm not going to say the whole thing, but...
I had the Myri speech.
Yeah. It's one of the greatest speeches of all time. All right, now let's go to a story that gets really weird. Episode 18, The Legend of Mount Nibito.
Oh, yeah, with... the Turbo Ranger crossover. Oh, so we did get Turbo Ranger versus Live Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's the Samurai Boma.
Sure looked like it.
Assuming we didn't already have a Samurai Boma. Either way, I'm surprised we're seeing another Boma because, after all,
how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody call Riki Hono. He was at the last Morphicon.
Yeah, or Mr. Sato.
Oh, yes. He was awesome.
Yeah. I'm glad I was able to finally properly talk to him that one time.
I love how when I met him, he pointed out my Car Ranger shirt.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, sorry, wrong series.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing that's always there, Yeah, some things you just can't get over. Good times.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That's not the real Boken Red in the middle.
No, you got something better. You got Boken Kabuto.
Walking the path of adventurous heaven.
Yeah. Toke Boken Sha. Boken Kabuto. Yeah.
I still love that superhero time banner scene. The one to where Tendo and Akashi are back to back, and then it's Henshin, Bokenja, start up. That was really cool.
Yeah. Oh, or what about the time when Tendo was pantomiming about to make it sound like Zuban could talk?
Oh yeah, Tendo Soji.
Yeah. It's like no, say Tendo. But after all, he may be stronger, but I'm the strongest.
It lives rent free in my mind when he calls them the Bobo Sentai.
The Bobo. Yeah, the Bobo Sentai.
Super Fist of the Notaire.
Yeah, Bobo Sentai, Bobo Bojer. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, no, it's like so basically Vice Captain has is basically engaged to a dude who's a single dad, and the daughter's not cool with them dating, apparently.
Being a
But
little possessive of your dad, but okay.
uh-huh. Yeah, this feels
I mean,
like
I'd understand if this person he was dating was, manipulative and just using him, but
yeah, but it's like where's the abuse? Where's the use? Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, some land developers are trying to destroy a shrine.
yeah, because that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very patriotic Japanese thing to do. Clearly. But yeah, so because the shrine ends up getting vandalized, to say the least, it causes an enraged spirit to show up. And yes, the enraged spirit, much like the little girl, is upset that he is separated from his
His lover.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, we're out for revenge. Revenge! I gotta get that Robot Chicken clip.
It's a Hermaphra Phantom.
Yes. Hermaphro. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, it's both male and female at the same time. And before...
Hermaphra Phantom Boma?
Yeah, no, before some of you get upset, that is a scientific term. Mhm. Yes, and a lot of animals and plants fit that description. For instance, most sexually reproducing plants are hermaphrodites. They have both male and female reproductive systems, and sometimes they can self-pollinate, and sometimes they can cross-pollinate. Cross-pollination is obviously better because you have more genetic diversity. And that's why you kind of want to have that mutation where you draw more insects and birds and stuff to spread your pollen around.
Yeah.
Like that one OF model. Forgot her name. Doesn't matter. But in reverse. But yeah, no, but for real though, it's a standard fare episode. Oh, and we get to use more of that drill vehicle. Hooray.
Doriru on.
Doriru on. Yeah. Gogo Trio. Hashi.
No, not Bokenger. Or Aba Rangers double drills. When you just did that, that reminds me of Megalon from the Godzilla series because he has drills for hands.
Yeah.
Also, coincidentally, he's also a giant Kabuto beetle.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, the Phantom has arisen, and Musashi's like, I better take care of this. Got a nip in the butt. Oh, someone lost their summer home. Not gonna lie, the broken arrows attached to its back are a really nice touch.
I agree.
Yeah. But it makes its way to the city. So, where's Blue Oyster Cult when you need him? Hold on, we're right here. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, he picks up a car and he throws it back down as he makes his way to the center of town.
I don't remember Godzilla or Jiris or Gomez being in this episode.
Yeah. So Musashi turns into Ultraman Cosmos and just grabs the car. It's like, I'm gonna gently place this down right here, and then they start wrestling each other. It's like, I swear, this is why we have the Kaiju Wrestling Federation. a much needed 5 a.m. TV series on G4.
Oh yes, I remember that. And then they would play reruns of Beast Wars.
And then better yet, they aired new episodes of Cybertron. Like, so much so that these are episodes that didn't even air on Cartoon Network yet. Let that sink in for a second. And it's the English dub too. So it's not like, oh yeah, they got the Japanese dub because it's been around for a while.
Yeah.
And an interesting thing you're
Galaxy
gonna
Force.
find. Yeah, and an interesting thing you're gonna find out about the English version of Cybertron is that in the Japanese version, it's its own standalone season. But in America, they made changes such that it's a sequel to Energon.
Yep.
So much so they even added scenes to make it more cohesive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, continuity errors. Just ignore that.
Yeah, it's like you could have had a random black hole, but what if that black hole was caused by Unicron from Energon? No, no lie. The best seasons of Transformers are the ones with the best lore building. That's why Beast Morphers and Cybertron were that good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it didn't take much to dispatch the giant monster because we just need to have a heart-to-heart. It's like, being in love is a difficult thing in all eras. Loving someone isn't easy. But everyone gets troubled. They suffer and get hurt. But you gotta look within. It's terrible to hurt others. You're making it worse. Just because you love someone doesn't mean you should hurt them. You should own up to your own sadness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling that if 4Kids dubbed Cosmos and got to this episode, they'd make it much less profound?
They probably would. It's like,
Or they turn into
the
a
power
joke.
of friendship is more important than anything else. Friendship is the greatest thing to ever exist. Oh, hold on. At that point, you may as well make her Tia Gardner.
I'm sure this won't come off as a surprise, but she did not have a bunch of friendship speeches in Japan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so what's it called? But yeah, so she makes it very affirmative that, yeah, I'm not gonna date you. I respect your daughter too much. Not sure how that works, but okay. Normally, this would be the kind of episode where, I don't know, maybe the daughter and the vice captain would have to like work together, and maybe they start seeing eye to eye, and then she's gonna start embracing her as her new mom.
And then Eye to Eye by Powerline plays.
Yeah. If we look into each other's hearts,
we'll find we're never too far apart.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, it could be worse. At least it's not an absentee parent.
Or one that should have went to his daughter's wedding.
Again, absentee parent. Yeah, clearly the captain from Tiga and the captain from X were meant to be together. We'll just be absentee parents together.
No. And then we'll combine Tiga and X together to make Tiga-X or Tiga-X.
I mean, we can talk to Orb about that.
Then again, T-Gax sounds too similar to Vilgax.
Yeah. All right, we got 2 episodes left. Let's do this next one really fast. It's super easy. So Homegirl is still hung up on the whole sheep thing from way back when. And so she is basically sleep deprived, so much so that she's slacking on her work. And then she gets rescued by a sexy stranger. And immediately, I'm like,
oh, hell no!
I'm like, let me guess. He's going to turn out to be an alien taking advantage of her, won't he?
Hit the nail on the head.
So yeah. Oh yeah. So there's like an earlier mention of a subplot that a satellite called the Angela fired a shot unintentionally at an alien ship that may or may not have passengers in it. But yeah, no, Homer being very manic and angry at the same time. Basically, she's being like very infuriating. Everyone's headed up to here with her.
Mm-hmm.
But with that in mind, she's super distracted. It's like, oh yeah, I was just thinking about it. Well, never mind. Now go do the chores. Yeah. But yeah, no, everyone's everyone's like freaking out. Okay, listen, we got to deal with that satellite, but also Homegirl is being very weird right now, and we just can't make heads or tails of it. So it's like basically she's got demoted to tour duty. It's like, remember, if you see the sign, don't go near it. Yeah, and jeez, the tour is so lame. It's like imagine the dude already having a girlfriend. You don't know. That woman could have been his girlfriend or his wife or sister. And she's like, oh no, you don't do that here. He's mine, bitch. Get away.
You ain't cock blocking me.
Yeah. Yeah. And basically she shoos everyone off the tour. It's like, how about a private tour? Ooh. It's like, I would like a private tour. So where's the secret blueprints to the Death Star? Well, we don't really disclose that information, but I'll show. But right this way, sir.
Yep. Where are the plans? Thanks to people like
Gary
you.
here doesn't have time to see his daughter because of people like you.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Are you having fun going to work with you? Yeah. Yeah, these are not the droids you are looking for. These are not the droids we're looking for. Yes, they are, Daddy. Yeah.
Give me a friggin' break. It's like 100 degrees out.
Yeah, but eventually he goes into a restricted section. He reveals himself to be Brandon Routh. I'm going to use my vegan powers in order to take over the world out of revenge.
Yep. And I'm also an alien who happens to go ghost.
Yeah, I'm an alien ghost who's also a vegan.
Oh, hell no! 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 Oh, hell no!
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. So that was very uncomfortable to watch, but yeah, everyone needs to break into that room. Koji's trying to do his best, and we all love Koji. But we haven't talked about him in a while, but hopefully we get more of him. And then freaking Phantom Rao is like, vegan brace. No, my twin brace can't handle it. I need my meat and vegetables.
Yes, the vegan brace from Vegetarian Sentai Vegan Ranger. Available now from Bandai.
Yeah. It's like, because of you stupid omnivores, Envy is dead. And now I am forced to drink whole milk just to survive. My vegan powers are running out. I'm going to use the last of it to summon Vegantor.
Vegantor.
So the giant vegan monster plans on annihilating the entire city. So it's
and it has a mouth where its stomach is, apparently.
Yeah. I swear there was that one live action I don't know if it's a TV show or a movie, but I feel like, is this a ripoff of the Dark Room? Yeah, because like in the Dark Woods, there's a dark house. In the dark house, there's a dark room. Up the dark room, there's a dark stairs. And in the dark stairs, there's a dark corridor. And in that dark corridor, there's a dark closet. And when you open the dark closet, there's a dark box. And when you open the dark box, you'll find a ghost. That's literally how the story goes.
See,
But
this
yeah.
alien is Danny Phantom.
Yeah, and there's like another short story from that. I mean, everyone is more interested in the whole Jenny and the green ribbon thing, but let me tell you, there's a thing with the guys with the giant teeth. It's like he had 3-inch teeth. Oh yeah, well, look at these teeth, and they're like 6 inches thick. It's like, oh, you thought those 6-inch teeth are big? Well, look at these. He's got like 12-inch teeth. And I'm like, is this movie ripping off that story? And the way he nonchalant just swallows that little girl, that's just weird. Like, bruh. The girl didn't even like run or anything. What's going on? But yeah, we have flashbacks and trauma, and we see a ghost of Homegirl. It's like very confusing. Like at this point, it's like, wait, so are they both ghosts? Is she a ghost? Is he an illusion? What's going on? But yeah, like basically, Cosmos goes into space, and he stops the satellite from crash landing to Earth. Yeah.
Destroyed it.
Yeah, and then the two lovers just fade away. It's like, we're all out of vegan powers. And then Musashi's like, he was once a vegan, now he is begone. Hello, no. But yeah, no, Homegirl's like, I will never find me a man. At first, all I could think about was giant sheep monsters, but now all I could think about is that beautiful vegan dude.
Oh, not Musashi?
Yeah. You know what's really interesting is this is something that 4Kids would have done. I know we're just teasing it because he looks like Brandon Routh, but 4Kids would have made the exact same jokes unironically.
You know they would.
Yeah, so they just look off into the starry sky, and as we move on to the next batch of episodes, well, not the batch of episodes, just the one episode, and we get a return. Yeah. Oh, hello. Hello, Watery here. I seem to understand you want to find Chaos Header. Well, L is here to help you, but you must do me a favor first.
Yes.
I need you to first have a spot of tea with me. I remember you when you were a child. Musashi, or should I say Nate Rivers? Yeah, Musashi basically is Nate Rivers grown up, isn't he? Just sillier. Yeah, so there's like this kaiju, very frog reptile like, and we tried to like use like a laser net to capture it, but somehow it's messing with our tympanic abilities to see straight. And then it burrows underground. Geez, how many of these kaiju burrow underground for a living?
A bunch.
Yeah. But Musashi's like, whoa, I'm very much out of it. Very much out of it. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's like, Musashi, I think you're stressed out. Why are you stressed out, Musashi? I don't know. But I low-key kind of black out whenever a kaiju shows up. Maybe he's allergic to kaiju.
Yeah, and so then Fubuki continues to be a hard ass towards him.
I don't understand this guy sometimes.
Yeah, like I said, sometimes he's civil with him, and then other times he gives him a hard time.
Yeah, for no reason. So Musashi goes back to the farm again. Thankfully, it's not upstate, but he goes to a farm. Yeah, so he meets his old mentor, Watery. Yeah. It's like the Space Development Center needs you. I need you to go to NASA.
Wait, NASA, are you writing me out of the show like in Son Vulcan?
This is the wrong Sentai with a red AVs themed Ranger.
Yeah.
You're right. You're supposed to be from Jetman. No. Yeah, you're right.
What, man?
You're right. It's supposed to be Juoger. No.
Ginga Man?
He's a lion in that one.
Which makes it funnier. It's like you're not even trying at this point.
wait, I got one. Go 5?
That has rescue vehicles.
Yeah. It doesn't even have a face motif. The kaiju shows up again. And it's like, oh, we got to do something. The kaiju showing up again. And so, like, we go back on our jets. Thankfully, there aren't any sharks around. And, like, we try to douse it with, well, I'll tell you what it is. Because then it would start melting into foam. But we got to find something to do. Like we got to do something without Musashi. So, like, let's try to blow something up. Hopefully, it'll make a good distraction. It's like, Musashi's like, oh, hey, I'm needed. It's like, well, I will tell Master Rivers you said hello. It's good to see you again, Master Musashi. Just remember to use those tech boosters properly. Whammy House isn't made of money, Yeah, no, it's nice to see Watry come back. Hopefully he does so again, but we're hoping.
Well, we've got 45 episodes left, so...
Yeah. So we got Ultraman showing up again. Like, well, yes, I remember this guy. He showed up 10 years ago that one time. How good is it to see him again? And of course, we just use a healing beam for the God knows how many times. Because again, it's never quite clear. It's tasty. Oh,
it's like that scene in Dexter's Lab, Last But Not Beast, when Mandark is trying to use the ray.
It's like
yeah. He's like, I think he likes it. Mandark, stop!
Yeah, Mandark is such a mandork. See, like you thought, like, oh, Dorkster over there, but no, Mandork.
Yep.
But it's like, oh yeah, we defeat the monster and Musashi's feeling healthy. It's like, hey, Musashi, we're happy to see you feeling better again. Let's all take a group photo like it's the arc finale, even though it totally isn't. Dun 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 dun. Alrighty, what are your thoughts on these episodes?
Well, definitely a lot of cool moments. Nice callback to Dada from the original. And I do like the look of most of the kaiju in this episode. I'd say 9s all around for this batch of episodes.
I have to agree. I would say each one of these episodes had very minute flaws, but still very entertaining all around nonetheless. I actually enjoyed myself. I was really worried. 6 episodes, that's going to be a slog, especially for the early essay era, but these episodes weren't too bad. Plus, they dealt with themes of loss and love and loyalty and fighting in your sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Ron Swanson. He's a sleep fighter.
Yeah. Or coincidentally, like Zetz, which we're going to talk about in 5 minutes, who fights in his sleep.
Yeah. I miss Tachibana high key. Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. Who doesn't? Who knows? we only got a few episodes of, well, 3 more videos left for Kamen Rider Blade. Who knows? Maybe we will get V3 or Amazon. Yeah.
Well, I do know. Well, speaking of Blade, the actor for Ultra 7 is actually in Blade.
Yeah, I know. We already discussed this yesterday. I'm surprised we beat you to the punch. But yeah, no. Next week we're actually gonna fight Mr. 10OG. Yeah, let's hope these 4 riders are 7 times stronger than this guy.
See what you did there.
Yeah. But with that in mind, tomorrow, hopefully we're gonna go fast and feel alive when our heart beats in hyperdrive.
Oh yeah, because Yusei was in the last episode.
Yeah, I want more of this guy. I want more of this guy.
I have missed Yusei since I completed 5Ds years ago.
Yeah. I'm not a player hater. I just hate you. But yeah, no, it's yeah. If you enjoy, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. We discuss Ultraman, Cosmos, Kamen Rider Zets, Kamen Rider Blade, Tojiwa Tanzabor wants to be a Kamen Rider, and the Super Space Sheriff Gavan Infinity, where we're going to feature 2 new characters. And yeah, can't wait. I'm excited. Will we finally get the theme song? Here's hoping. But yeah, also check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we discuss movies, TV shows, video games, the movie. Earlier today, we had a stream about the new Nintendo Direct for Pokemon Day, featuring the trailer for the 10th generation of Pokemon. Yes, and people nerded out over Gale of Darkness, and rightfully so. Gale of Darkness was a great series. But with that in mind, if you want to say hi to us in person, you can find us at the Burbank Marriott Convention Center on May 31st for Robo Toy Fest, and at Pasadena Convention Center on August 28th through the 30th for Power Morphicon. We can't wait to see you guys there. Alex Hartman's going to be there. Jason Font's going to be there. Kane Kosugi's going to be there. Man, a lot of legends. A lot of legends. All right, we love you guys, and we'll see you again real soon. Have a happy Monday, y'all.
See ya.
Now, time to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up!